Judge Muriel Robinson joins us right now to answer your legal questions. As always, we love it when you're here.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Got a host of folks who are lined up, so we will start with Rita. Rita, thank you for watching, and go ahead with your question, please.
Yes, I have permanent guardianship of my grandson. Is there any legal way that I can adopt him?
Well, sure, if the following things have happened. If both the parents have neglected to support the child, have failed to visit the child, and have not sent any gifts or anything like that within the last 4 months. If they've done all that, then you can petition the court for the adoption decree, because in effect they've abandoned their child. So that's what the statutes say.
All right, right now April is with us. April, thank you for watching, and if you will go ahead with your question, please.
Yes, I have a sister, and she is in a custody battle with her ex, and the baby is about 9 months old, and he really has no grounds for it. And I was just wondering, what's the criteria for people to take children from their mother?
It's very difficult. You have to prove that a mother is an unfit person to actually remove the child. Now, a lot of times the judges have problems with two perfect parents that are both involved with the child and have helped in the rearing of the child, and that's not usually the case. But you have to have some serious background to be declared an unfit mother. So I don't really think she has anything to worry about. What she's got going in her favor is this child is only 9 months old, and the premise is usually a small child should be with the mother. That doesn't mean that the child can't be with the father, and sometimes the judge would alternate the possession time with both if they're both good parents. But right now, if you know, I really think she has nothing to worry about, but she is going to have to share and let him be the parent. She picked him to be the child's father, so he's going to be involved.
All right. We've got Shirley with us. Shirley, thank you for watching, and go ahead, please.
Yes, my question is, I had invested in a franchise corporation with the company Jan Pro, and in the last 3 years they've given me no buildings, and they promise, and I'm trying to find out what I can do to recover my money back, which is $2,500, or would they, because I know they liable to give me some buildings. They promised just this past June, we promised we're going to give you some buildings, but it's been 3 years.
Well, give you buildings, is that buildings for you to maintain or buildings for you to decorate or whatever?
It is commercial cleaning. I'm sorry, it's commercial cleaning, and it's buildings for me to clean.
That's what I thought it would be. Well, you know, you need to get a list of the officers of that company and have your lawyer write a demand letter for a return of it. You need to ask to see the financials on the company to see why they haven't fulfilled their contract. You probably signed some kind of memorandum of what you were supposed to do and what they were supposed to do. So I can guarantee you, if they're not a fly-by-night company, once the lawyer sends the letter, you'll be hearing something. So, or you might write the letter yourself and ask for these items that you want: the tax returns, the accounting ledgers, and do that. And so you're going to turn it over to your attorney if you don't get a reply, and then say, if you want to end this, send me my money back.
Okay, all right. So we've got, let's see, we'll head to Tammy right now. Tammy, thank you for watching, and go ahead with your question. If you will cut your TV down, there's a delay. So Tammy, go ahead with your question.
Yes.
You're on the air live. Go ahead.
I have a question about alimony. How am I supposed to get my alimony? It's took like 8 years, and I still can't get my alimony.
Well, do you have a judgment for alimony, a payment per month for your support?
Yes, ma'am. It's on a paper. He's supposed to pay that.
Well, hopefully the paper is a court order, and you need to take it to an attorney, or you might be able to take it to the juvenile court if you have children, for them to enforce that alimony portion of that. You know, the paper can say it all day long, and if they don't pay it, you have to get before the judge so the judge can issue a contempt warrant, and if they find him in contempt, then they can put him in jail until he decides to pay you. So if he's got the wherewithal. So get to the lawyer or get to the child support collection agency if you have children, to see if they can, in tandem with child support, collect your alimony.
All right, Kathy, if you will, go ahead quickly and we'll try to get your question answered.
Hello?
Yeah, Kathy, you're on the air live. Go ahead quickly with your question.
Yes, I have a 3-year-old grandson that my son has 50-50 custody. The mom is talking about dropping child support and moving out of state.
Well, number one, she doesn't have the wherewithal to drop the child support. She can refuse it, but he has to pay it into somewhere because the law has said somebody pays child support here. She needs to comply with the move away statute that says that if she's going to move, she's got to notify the child's father. If he's fearful of that, he can file a petition for change of custody and ask the court to issue a restraining order until they can find out where she's going and whether the move is a reasonable move, whether it has a purpose, or whether the child should stay here with the father in this jurisdiction. Go to a good domestic relations custody lawyer.
All right, always great advice. Thank you for being with us.
Thank
if you didn't get through today on the phones, the judge will be back with us on the 3rd Tuesday of next month. But right